Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vivian and I am a 26-year-old full-time data scientist living and working in Sydney, Australia. If you're wondering why my voice is a little bit off, it's because I'm currently on day 5 of COVID and still struggling with a really bad cough and congestion, so please forgive my croaky voice. I know that many of you are interested in what it's like to live in Australia and possibly curious as to how much things cost around here, so I thought, you know what, why not film a what I spend in a week video? I think I'm generally pretty good with spending money, like not recklessly. I have a good idea of where my money goes, but I definitely don't track my finances to the very cent. So this will be a very good learning experience for myself as well. Videos like these also give me a really good insight into the cost of living in a particular city. So if you're planning on moving to Sydney, or curious about how much things cost here, or just nosy like I am when I watch these videos, then please give this video a big fat thumbs up and let's get straight into it. Now, I'm going to structure this into 3 parts. Firstly, we're going to go through my discretionary spending throughout the entire week from Monday through to Sunday. I'm also going to do this in vlog style, so I filmed clippets of me doing my everyday thing and I'm going to include it in this video, hopefully to make things a little bit more fun as opposed to just me reading off numbers off a screen. I'm then going to go through my fixed costs, which will include my housing expenses, my bills, utilities, that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to summarize exactly how much I spent in 1 week. And keep in mind that all of these figures are in Australian dollars, so for my American friends out there, 1 AUD is approximately like 70 cents in America. Also, all my notes are on my laptop screen here, so I will be looking here every so often. Now let's get straight into the video. I'm sure you're all very curious to see how much I spend. So on Monday, I usually work from home and I had no social plans of any sort. I went for a walk to pick up some groceries in the morning that were on sale. I ended up getting 2 of these frozen lunch bowls that I can have when I'm just busy with work, as well as 4 mini cups of yogurt and a bottle of water. All these things were on sale and it came to a total of $15.90. For lunch, I just had peanut butter and oats and a banana, and that was free because I had it at home already. And for dinner, my boyfriend and I wanted to have hot pot as we had a bunch of leftover ingredients in the fridge to use up. So we just popped down to the local Asian shops to buy another pack of frozen meat and some spicy sauce, and that came to a total of $11.05. This brings my Monday total to $26.95. So moving on to Tuesdays, I don't normally go into the office on Tuesday, but this day I had lunch planned with a friend that I hadn't seen in a really long time, so I decided to go and work from the office instead. Our transport system in Sydney is known for being notoriously expensive, so I take the bus into the city every day for work, and a return commute cost me $8.50. Morning coffee and snacks were all free from the office, which I'm really grateful for. For lunch, we had the express lunch menu from this fancy Japanese restaurant called Kid Kyoto in the city, which ironically was not express at all, and it took a good 2 hours for all these dishes to come out. The bill came to $101 for 2 people, but my friend had a voucher that gave him 25% off, so it came to $76, so I transferred him $38 for my portion. For dinner, I went back to my parents' place, so that was free, which brings my Tuesday total to $46.50, so just lunch and I guess the commute to and from the office. Wednesday was another work from home day for me. This day for lunch, I just had simple oatmeal and peanut butter again. I'm someone who can have oatmeal and peanut butter like every day and I won't get sick of it because I love it so much. So again, that didn't cost me anything. In the afternoon, we went on a walk to the local grocery shops just to get in some extra steps and also check out the new catalogue because the new catalogue always comes out on a Wednesday. So I got tempted and bought 5 tubs of this Flip protein yogurt, which was on sale. I only really ever buy things which are on sale. It's just a good feeling to know that you are saving where you can. My boyfriend ended up paying for this and it came to $9.60. We then went to the arcade and tried 5 miserable times to pick up something from the claw machine. I swear these machines are programmed to just drop things, but we did that 5 times and that came to $12, which is a complete waste of money, I know. And lastly, we bought this sago milk tea from this bubble tea shop called Coco for $6.70. I use this app called Liven to check out, and that gave me a good 10% cashback, so my drink really only came to $6. For those of you that don't know what Liven is, it's basically this app that gives you instant cashback on all your in-store purchases at restaurants. I'll leave my referral code down in the description box below, but if you love cashbacks and deals and saving money as much as I do, then Liven will be one of your favorite apps. I think it's honestly so convenient to just be able to get cashback on almost every restaurant order that you have. Anyway, so Wednesday night dinner, we just had leftovers, so that brings my portion of Wednesday to $18.70. I went into the office again on Thursday, so most of my team actually goes in this day because our office does free lunches. So it's always good to just catch up with people because working from home has just driven us all a little bit crazy. So again, the total money that I spent on the commute was $8.50. So normally I would just make a coffee with a coffee machine in the office, but this day I actually had a morning coffee catch up with a new starter in my team. I'm actually his buddy, so I thought, you know what, let's take him out to coffee, let him try one of my favorite coffee shops in the city. So I ended up paying for this. We got 2 long blacks at this cafe, and that came to $9.50. Lunch, coffee, and snacks are all free from the office. This lunch, this naked burrito bowl, is one of my favorite lunches ever, so I'm very happy that I came in this day. So if I haven't mentioned this, my manager's actually based remotely in Melbourne, so I've never actually met him in person, and he flew up to Sydney and he wanted to have a catch up with the rest of the team at night. So we all had dinner together, which was unfortunately not put on a company card. We went to this burger place called Bar Luca, which is really famous for doing really good unhealthy burgers. So I got 1 burger and a side of fries, and that came to $20.24. And then at night I picked up a drink because I was really thirsty, and that was $5.80, and this brings my Thursday total to $44. Moving on to Friday, this was another day in the office. I don't normally go into the office 3 days a week, but this day we had a strategy session to plan for the new financial year ahead. Again, the commute was $8.50, and coffee and snacks were still free from the office. For lunch, we actually had a company-funded team barbecue on our rooftop, so that was free, which is great. Unfortunately, I forgot to record any clips because I was a bit overwhelmed by the amount of people that I saw in our team, and I was too busy being socially awkward as well as just shoving my face with lamb cutlets, prawns, and all the good stuff. And after work, our whole team went out to drinks at this bar in the CBD. It was for like our end of financial year celebrations, so there was a bar tab. I definitely took advantage of the bar tab and ended up having 3 drinks, and I left feeling very happy and also very tipsy. I was quite tired from all that socializing, so I just wanted something really simple and quiet for dinner. So I ended up going home and having one of those frozen bowls that I bought from the supermarket on Monday. So in total, Friday just cost me $8.50, which was my commute to and from the office. Now moving on to Saturday, I have my part-time teaching job in the morning for 3 hours, so once that was done, I was so hungry and so tired, and also just really grumpy for some reason that day, so I went out to brunch with my boyfriend. We went to a local cafe and we decided to treat ourselves, and we ordered 3 dishes and 2 coffees between 2 people, and that came to $61, and I paid for that. We then watched a movie at the cinemas, and that cost around $50 for 2 tickets, but he ended up paying for it, so that's great. And for dinner, we had leftovers at home, and that didn't cost us anything. So in total, my portion for Saturday came to $61. And to wrap it all up, on Sunday, we had a hike with 2 of our friends. After walking a good 8 kilometers, we rewarded ourselves with these great acai bowls. If you haven't tried acai bowls, you are missing out. One of these with peanut butter topping. I love peanut butter, if you don't already know, so of course I had to get it with peanut butter. One of these came to around $16, and my boyfriend paid for mine. We then drove to some outlets around the area, and did some shopping, as it's been a while since I bought myself new clothes. I ended up buying this Camilla and Mark cropped sweater for like $70. It retails at $220, so I was very happy with the bargain. For dinner, because we were so tired from the hike, we decided to pick up dinner outside at a Vietnamese restaurant. So the bill came to $53 for 2 people, but the restaurant was offering a 5% discount if we paid with cash. So of course I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon, and I ended up paying for dinner, and that was $51.80. So in total on Sunday I spent $121.80. So that wraps up the discretionary spend of this week, but of course this video isn't going to be complete if I don't share my fixed costs as well. So I currently own my apartment that I'm living in right now, and everything including like the mortgage, the strata, and the council fees comes to around $500 a week, which would be comparable to the rent that you would pay to live alone in Sydney. On top of that, my health insurance costs around $25 a week, and other miscellaneous things like my phone and internet bills and subscriptions like Spotify and Netflix come to around another $50 a week. So in total, my fixed expenses come to around $575 per week, the majority of which is for my apartment. So the grand reveal: in total this week, on Monday I spent $26.95, on Tuesday I spent $46.50, on Wednesday I spent $18.70, Thursday was $44, Friday was only $8.50, Saturday was $61, and Sunday was $121.80, which brings my total discretionary spending during the week to around $327.35. And in addition to my fixed expenses of $575, my weekly total is just over $900, which I'm actually like not mad about, considering the amount of eating out and socializing that I ended up doing this week. I think I'm someone that I'm generally quite aware of my financial situation. I do know how much money comes in and where all my money is going. I always try to save wherever I can, and I am definitely living within my means, and I've also worked relatively hard to get to where I am today. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope that it was informative to you. If you're looking to moving to Sydney, I would say make the move. Sydney is a great place to live. I don't think it's overly expensive compared to cities like New York, but it's still definitely up there on the list of the most expensive cities in the world. If you enjoyed this type of video, then please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more of these videos. Apologies for my croaky voice. I've been coughing so much throughout this video. The editing me will have fun cutting out all those coughs. But anyway, thank you so much for sticking around to this point in the video. Hope you take care and stay COVID safe, because COVID is not fun. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!